Many are risking their lives in the cold to cross into the tiny border town of Emerson, Manitoba, where resources and patience are now running thin. CTV's Beth McDonnell has that story.
Why can't these people come to our country the way everybody else had to? The legal way.
Tempers flared in a small town that's become a major magnet for desperate migrants.
And you're giving them accommodations and feeding them and giving them money to survive.
Liberal MPs Marihan Mahaichuk and Robert Falcon-Willette arrived in Emerson, where more and more men, women and children are crossing the border illegally on foot into Manitoba from the United States. Hundreds of people, mostly from African countries, have made the dangerous trek from Minnesota and North Dakota in the past few months. This trailer, now a waiting room, was brought in by the Canada Border Services Agency to handle the surge. But some asylum seekers who made the desperate journey in the cold aren't receiving a warm welcome.
So every time we leave, you got to make sure that it's locked.
People have started turning off their lights at night so people entering town don't come knocking for help.
Yes, everybody has said they're not happy here anymore. I doubt if this people will stop until the government changes their policies.
Despite the rising climate of fear, the only crime committed by the new arrivals is crossing illegally. The Reeve says there have been no reports of threats or robberies.
There may be flaws from time to time, but our systems are some of the most secure in the country.
The Manitoba Interfaith Immigration Council says since January 1st, staff have processed 139 claims for refugee status from people who crossed the border and made their way to Winnipeg. Public Safety Minister Ralph Goodale will bring up illegal crossings when he meets with U.S. Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly in the coming weeks. The MPs in Emerson will also be bringing a message back to Ottawa.
I spoke to the immigration minister and he was sincerely wanted to know what the needs were.
Needs that are growing and starting to be heard. Beth McDonnell, CTV News, Emerson, Manitoba.